Good morning, everybody. As I said, I am on a journey, and I think it's important to give you guys an idea of where I'm at in that journey. I wanted to share a lot about who I am and what I'm about, and I did a lot of that with the day one video. This would be the day two video. Day one video involved a role playing game that was Zelda Link to the Past. This next part involves the Sega Genesis. And I have a lot of love for this console. I was introduced to this console through a family member at the time and found my way over to that family member's house very, very often. And their room wasn't too dissimilar from this room. It was kind of crazy how we both were actually in a basement. This more looks like Andy's room from Toy Story, but as you can kind of see, it does have quite a few pictures. There's a lot of games here. Very organized, not exactly like a child's room, but definitely has a child-sized bed there. Child-sized TV, child-sized console for sure. Desk, never really had anything like that in my bedroom, nor did that family member. But we're here to talk about one game and one game only that actually introduced me to the Sega Genesis. As you probably have guessed, it is Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's get into it. Yeah, I think they forgot to blow out the cartridge before they put it in there, so definitely should have done that to make sure it get done smoothly. No, I like to play this game every now and again because it is fun. It allows me to harken back to my childhood to the nth degree for sure. And I like to actually do my part to keep it fresh, keep it fun. And I must have played this video game at least 100 times when I was a kid. Definitely haven't played it much when I'm an adult. So, oh shoot. Okay, that was okay. I thought I was going to lose my life there. Okay, there's spikes. Anyway, ooh, I forgot about this area. Anyway, part of the reason I'm showing you this game, number one, is because it is super fun. So for those who don't exactly own this is an emulation through the PlayStation 5 that I purchased. It's Sega Genesis classic games and able to broadcast it to you guys today. So I like to kind of show a little bit of my strategy if I can. I want to get through at least this first few stages and then go from there. So as we progress, this was introduced to me shortly after the Super Nintendo was introduced to me, and the games seemed faster somehow. They definitely were a challenge to figure out how to do. Oh, I like this ping pong, ping pong kind of situation here. Don't want to go towards that red area because that's the area that makes me exit. Dang it. Anyway, sometimes you got to do that. Is you got to exit areas because maybe it's a little too crazy for you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do in order to make it through. And then as long as you're actually, so I have a few couple standard rules in life. Number one, it ain't worth it if you ain't having fun. So if you're not having fun with what you're doing, find something that is fun and do that. If you can find a way to find something that is fun for you and it pays you to live, pay your bills, do that. Sometimes life takes you on a journey. Like I said the other day in Zelda, there are designed paths you might design, and sometimes you gotta just make a correction on the fly. I love video games because they are very, very similar to that. So let's keep going with Act 2. I'm going to try to make it through the first 3 acts here and go from there. Ooh, I don't like those guys. There you go, nice. Okay, and okay, doing okay. Looks like there's a TV up there. Okay, there's a TV up there, but I won't be able to reach that. That's okay. Okay, and go. There's TV there. Perfect. Now, every now and again, you can find yourself in a area where you have to hopefully stop, slow down, assess, and then continue. But then again, every now and again, you find yourself in an area where you can just blaze on through, which I like the blazing on through piece, only for the simple fact that it does mimic my personality in a big way. Okay, and oh man, I missed the big ring. Oh well. Sometimes you miss opportunity. Sometimes opportunity misses you. But I feel like that score for this specific act, very, very cool. So, this person who introduced this game to me was very influential in my life. We were the same age growing up. This is who I called my cousin at the time. They were part of the group of family that came in as my step family, and I didn't know any better at the time, and I wish those people would continue forward with that idea, but we don't always get what we like in life. So I found my way over to their house, like I said, several times, trying to spend the night, enjoy my childhood as much as I possibly can, and play this game as much as I possibly can, because I didn't actually own the system. I was just actually introduced to the game. So let's keep on going through this specific piece. Trying as hard as I can. Not to lose my life or the rings. Sometimes you have to learn a lesson. You have to spend some money. Anybody been in that situation before besides me? I know I have. More than enough. More than once, at least. Once should have been enough, but sometimes we don't learn our lesson the first time around. Sometimes we just kind of just end up dying or resetting, as I call it, because I don't want people to die in life. Death is loss, and loss is no fun. However, on a video game, when you die, you just reset. So much fun. Just be able to reset. But it sets the wrong expectations in life when you think about it. So again, while we're doing this, we just gotta have some fun. If we're not having fun, what's the point? Crap. Oh, extra guy. Boop. Some ringers like that. That works for me. There's people, critters. Okay, I got it. No. See? Didn't learn it the first time. Thought I did. It is right there. There we go. Boop. Okay, now Nice and slow. Whoop. Not bad, not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Elevators, and this is something I like to share out of my education over my 45 years of life. Sometimes you do need an elevator in your life. If you don't have somebody who's going to be supporting you in life, maybe you don't use that person or you don't rely on that person to lift you up. Every now and again, you do need an anchor, though. As you saw, gravity was definitely my anchor in this specific game, but now we have a treacherous area we have to pass. And every now and again, we need that person that's solid that we can rely on, who's going to help us to get to that other side. That's what I really do hope in life for everybody is get to your other side with your person who matters the most to you. And yeah, while that might not be the easiest thing in life, while that might not be the best way to go about life, you're going to have guys like these freaking jerks who want to come in and take your wings. And sometimes you give it to them voluntarily, dang it. Other times, you just have to do what you have to do. Okay? Sometimes it's just about finding that rhythm. Got it. And every now and again, you actually do win against the jerks. So, with that in mind, I'm going to wrap this piece up and I'm going to be going on to my next game that made a huge impact on my life. It's going to be another game that was introduced to me on the Sega Genesis, and it was a game that I really had a really great time with, and they actually came out with a new version of it all. So until next time, y'all, thanks so much for watching. See ya.